Well, Alan, it feels a bit stop-start since the season has begun. You know, we win, we lose. We won last week, and how important was it really coming back here to take something out of the game?
Yeah, we spoke before the game, Joe. We want to win home games. Can we win back-to-back, which would be a big thing? Can we get 9 points from 12, which would be an unbelievable start? There's a little bit of noise about us at the moment. Maybe we've shocked a few people with the results we've got, especially last week, the performance and the result. And we wanted to build on that, and maybe we're just a little bit unfortunate. The 2 home games we've had against Dunfermline and Falkirk are the 2 strongest teams in the division. But I'll just say to the players, we need to find a way of just competing a little bit better against these full-time teams, myself included, whether it's a better plan or delivering it better. Listen, we've done unbelievably to have 6 points from 12 from the open games we have, and we shouldn't miss that fact out. But we need to be a little bit better and a little bit more consistent, rather than really good one week and not quite at the levels the next week.
And you started from the beginning, rather. You changed the lineup a bit. You made a couple of tactical changes, just taking into account of the way that Falkirk had been playing. And how do you feel that's went?
Yeah, we tried to. Well, Tappan came back in. Callum Crane was suspended after last week. And listen, it's hard for Taps. He's been out since the Kelty game. He's only trained a couple of times, and I thought he did a good job in there under difficult circumstances. But he was never going to play more than maybe 45-60 minutes. We're conscious that he went off with a hamstring injury at Kelty, and conscious how much he can probably do in the game. We just looked at their threat was Morrison, and can we stifle that a little bit, and can we double up a little bit? And we did it well at times. But the disappointing thing, Joe, we've watched what he does. We know what he does. And he probably did what he does for the goal. I think there's a slight deflection on it, but it's soft, and it puts us on the back foot a little bit, and we probably need to be a little better on that occasion.
Yeah, looking at that first goal, it was kind of frustrating because from my angle, the shot's been struck and then takes a bit of a crazy curve, and maybe catches Robbie out at his post as well, with the way he's bounced and ended up in the net.
Yeah, there didn't seem to be a lot of pace on it, and kind of Morrison comes inside and he goes outside like he likes to do, and then I don't know if it's a toe punt or whatever, and it kind of just loops up, and when he bounces off it, and it just creeps in the corner. It does, put us on the back foot a little bit, but we tried to change things a little bit at half time. Thought we were better shape than after that. We managed it a little bit better, but we never carried enough of a threat. We never asked enough questions of them, and then to go down 2-0, I think we kind of accepted the result too quickly, rather than say, there's still whatever left in the game. Can we play in the right areas? Can we ask some questions? And we never really carried enough of a threat, and we're still trying to play out. We're still trying to clip things in, whereas really we need to get up the pitch a little bit. And then we're too naive and gung-ho at the end to concede a third, So that game, maybe on another day, should have been a 2-1. And we come away getting beat 3-0 again, which is disappointing.
In terms of being 2-0 down, as frustrating as it must be for you as well, and we can see it, we'll actually start playing better football. We start creating more chances. And as you say, it gets frustrating because the chances were there, and for whatever reason they just didn't fall at the right person's feet at the right time. Yeah,
there was a couple of blocks. There's one in the first half, there's one in the second half. There's a couple of balls in that, if we're a bit more aggressive, we can maybe get on the end of something, but over the part we probably didn't do enough, in that last bit, and we didn't ask enough questions in there. And if we had done, say, you never know, you get the 2-1, but in the end we got caught in a counter-attack, and we get a little bit exposed, and it's a really good finish. So disappointing, I say, but I don't think we should lose the fact that for us to come up and take 6 points from 12 in the opening games is really good. The frustrating thing for me and the disappointing thing for me is I know we're better than this, because we only showed it last week away to Alloa, and we've gone to Kelty, and so big games, and done really well. So just finding that level of consistency, so whether that's me and how we work in training, or doing more of this stuff, or just we'll look at everything and try and just make sure we can be better against the kind of better teams.
In terms of another fixture coming in on a Wednesday, we've got Stranraer in the SPFL Trust Trophy. In terms of, we're not asking you to give too much away, but there's a big squad there, so in terms of how you're going to look that and approach the game.
Yeah, there was certainly 1 or 2 changes. Listen, we have a good squad, and boys on the bench are probably disappointed, and rightly so. They haven't played a lot of football so far. It's an opportunity to get them games. We have chopped and changed a little bit the team in the first 4 games, but not overly. So there's boys who deserve a chance, who were unlucky right from the first game. probably deserve to be in the team. So there'll be boys get opportunities, and then it's up to them to stick their hand up. And especially after back of a defeat, if you go play well on a Wednesday night, there can be opportunities in the team for next week.
Okay, well, thanks very much for spending time with us, Alan.
Brilliant, thank you.